GGI mob shit, and I'm back. So we're gonna be going back uptown with it, and we're gonna be swinging downtown with it. Cause this person here ran uptown and downtown. And we're gonna be talking about Big Walsh. You know what I'm saying? Off the G/the Ninth Wall. Now Walsh would be one of them people I would meet at a young age. I think I met Washington when I was about 14. It would be like me, him, Ellery, Dogman, Marlin, you know what I'm saying? Long live Dogman, long live Ellery. And a couple of us, like, you know what I'm saying, running around in that little 6 and Barone area, 6 and Dries area, you know what I'm saying? That little area right there when we was younger. Because Walsh used to hang around there too, around 6 and Barone. Like, a lot of people probably don't really know that. Like, Walsh used to really stunt around there at one point in time. He hung around there for a very long time. He had family around there, so I would meet Walsh then. But as we would get older, he would venture off and start. He would still come through that area, but he would hang on Martin Luther King and Barone. You know what I'm saying? He had ties around there too. He started banging on the G, you know, and he was from the Ninth Wall. You know what I'm saying? So he used to be hanging down there too. You know what I'm saying? What's popping with y'all? I see y'all. So bam. GGI mob shit, you already know what it is. So Walsh would be one of them people who would start putting in work at a very young age. You know what I'm saying? I would always hear a lot of shit about Walsh when we was coming up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to read to y'all what Nola got on Walsh. Convicted Central City gang member receives 40-year sentence. A member of the former Central City gang 3rd and G who admitted to killing 3 while operating as a hitman for the group was sentenced in state court Thursday to serve 40 years in prison. Washington McCaskill, 3rd 8, received a sentence after pleading guilty in March 2015 to 3 counts of manslaughter and a series of drug conspiracy charges that prosecutors said were committed in the furtherance of gang activity.
I team broke the story about another sweeping gang indictment in just over a month. The district attorney and the NOPD are speaking out.
Last month, 15 members of the One Tenors gang were charged in a racketeering indictment involving guns, drugs, and murder. Today, similar charges against 20 men with the 3NG gang, also based uptown. 2 men are still on the run, however, Kentrell Hickerson and Kevin Lynch. WDSU anchor Rachel Wolf tells us more about the DA's plans and what public defenders are saying about the case.
We will use every weapon in our arsenal to bring them to justice.
Orleans Parish District Attorney Leon Canizero was firm as he described a 30-count racketeering indictment against 20 men in the 3NG gang. He says the group conspired to distribute illegal drugs and used violence to gain and maintain control over the area where it operated near 3rd Street in South Galvez.
They don't show any breaks to the people of this community. We're going to give them no breaks either.
Authorities say the 3NG gang is responsible for at least 10 murders in the last 5 years, including little Kiara Holmes, killed during a drive-by just before her 2nd birthday in late 2011.
Another baby killed at the ruthless, reckless, cowardly behavior of these gangs. The people of New Orleans has said enough is enough.
This indictment is the 4th indictment stemming from the multi-agency gang unit.
While these cases are more difficult to investigate and prosecute, it allows us to present the whole story to the jury so that they can see the consequences of a pattern of activity rather than looking at a single crime.
Getting these cases to court could prove complex, though, because defendants in each case will be tried together, and every defendant needs their own attorney.
And our office actually is conflicted from representing any of those 15 individuals because we either previously represented some of them or currently represent some of them or represent some of the witnesses who have to be testifying in those cases.
Another possible problem after budget cuts and attrition, there are only 41 public defenders for criminal district court, and that's about a dozen less than last year.
Get ready, because this is what we see to be a very successful sort of prosecution.
On your side in Orleans Parish, Rachel Wolf, WDSU News.
Since the gang unit was formed, Canizero says in state court alone there have been indictments against 35 defendants for 81 different counts and 26 murders.
McCaskill was one of a handful of cooperating witnesses who testified against their former fellow gang members during a nearly 7-week federal trial for the 39ers in January and February. All 10 defendants in the federal trial were convicted of racketeering charges, and many of them were charged in connection to at least one murder in addition to other gang and gun charges. It was not immediately clear if McCaskill has been sentenced in the federal case. The 3 shootings that McCaskill is responsible for all took place in the late 2011, prosecutors said. The manslaughter convictions are for fatal shootings of Lester Fat Man Allen that happened on September 24th on Drives by the Bar. I remember that, you know what I'm saying, on 2nd and Drives by the Bar. That was Fat Man out the mouth, you know what I'm saying? So that's the fatal shooting of Lester Fat Man Allen on September 24th on Drive Street by the Bar. The fatal shooting of Lester Foster in the 3200 block of 2nd Street. And the December 19th fatal shooting of fellow 3rd and G gang member Charles Buck Anderson in Anderson's 7th Ward home. The 40-year sentence handed down by New Orleans Criminal District Judge Camille Burris was part of a global plea deal reached in coordination with the federal prosecutors. Orleans Parish District Attorney spokesman, Assistant District Attorney Christopher said. The 3rd and G gang's name is derived from the area where members operated a drug market which they sold cocaine and heroin in the corner of South Galvez and 3rd Streets. So Walsh definitely would put in a lot of work. And I would wind up running into Walsh. Like right before I came home. He was housed in Plaquemine and Bell Chase out there in Devon. And I was going to Jumal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm walking, the man, Mr. Antoine, he walking me to Jumal. So I get in there, I'm chilling, you know, getting ready to make my salad and stuff like that. While I was making salad, I hadn't got finished making salad. Alhamdulillah. So I finished making my salad. He walked in there and like, man, what's up with it? I'm like, what's good? He like, you about to go home, man. No, he was like, you must be about to go home, man. I'm like, yeah. He like, you in the program? I'm like, yeah. So that boy went to asking me questions about this and that. Ooh. So I'm like, you know, I'm already on some. I'm like, man, I don't know nothing about none of that, bro. I've been down for like 3 and something now, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know nothing about nothing that's going on out there. You feel me? So I moved around, you know what I'm saying? I told him, man, Mr. Antoine, I was ready to go back to my unit because he had to made me uncomfortable. You heard me? Like asking me questions about this and that. You feel what I'm saying? Knowing what's up, like, I'm gone, man. You feel me? But they say Walsh was running with Keith Kizak at one point in time, too. You feel me? So he done ran around with some real big steppers. You feel me? He was a big stepper himself. But like I said, he done put a lot of work in out here, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. You feel me? He definitely put a lot of work in. The Slum 1200 GGI Mob shit, man. Y'all get in that comment section, hit that like button, make sure notifications turned on, hit that subscribe button, and stay plugged. Slum 1200 GGI Mob shit. Shout out to that G.
Fuck em, I'm grinding, I'm trying to get millions. Stack it all up, let it powder the ceiling. Stack it all up, let it pop for my children. Try to take that and I swear that I kill you. I do this shit, get my life like a movie. Braid on your head, get your hit like the movies. Glock with the switch, that bitch shoot like a Uzi. Brain out your head, shit be leaking and oozing. I'm CEO, yeah, I'm big on no Gucci. I just 3 up that road for some dude shit. Came on and ran up bands up like I'm Boosie. I'm still on 6-year parole, so I'm cool. And POB all on my dick like a groupie. All of my shooters retarded, no drooling. 100 round clips, big old guns go through. Get pop a perk 30, don't feel like I'm moving. Riding that farmer, just me hating ooh shit. Only the family, cause niggas be goofies. Talking that shit, but they straight attitude. They leave nigga bitches straight dick in the booty. I know some niggas be itching to shoot it. Run up and put about 6 in his coupe. To kill him and leave him right on Chapatuli. I'm trying to blow, get that million like Fooley.